Good morning, I'm Nelson and welcome to my channel, The Nell B Life. Well, today is a cool day for the first day of June here in Charlotte, but we're riding up to Boone for breakfast. We're going to head up to the Daniel Boone Inn, one of my favorite breakfast spots, and then we're going to ride over and check out the Boone Bike Rally. It'll be my first visit there, so I'm looking forward to it and checking out and see what that's all about. So I'm on my way to join up with friends here in Charlotte, and then we're going to head over to Gastonia and meet up with more friends, and then we'll head on up to Boone. I hope you choose to stay tuned, and I'm looking forward to the ride. I'll be checking in with you later. Nell B on the road once again. It's a beautiful, clear morning, and it's going to be a perfect day for riding. It's 7:30 in the morning, and I'm headed over to the first location to meet up with whoever might be riding today. Okay, I see my good friend Butch here with his beautiful Ultra Classic. Butch is a good friend and a very good rider, and I appreciate his support watching the videos. But this is his first time riding with us this year because of his schedule. We are now on our way to the second meetup location to see what riders will be riding with us today. It's early Saturday morning, and traffic is light out on 85 South, heading over to Gastonia. As we arrive at our second meeting location over in Gastonia, I see that Etzman and Yvette are already here waiting, so that's a good sign. I hadn't seen him since last year, so really looking forward to riding with him again this year. Okay, so I've met over to the second location here in Gastonia. We've got riders pulling up. Sun is coming up. It's going to be a beautiful day. Really looking forward to this. So continue to stay tuned and we'll show what our progression is for the day. One of my favorite riders with his beautiful blue Ultra Classic chromed out. The one and only Butch, salvage, My brother.
Ready to catch some wind, man.
That's it. That's what we're here for.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're here for. You got it sounding good.
Hey! What's going on, baby?
The queen has arrived. Look at that. Get out of her sun. Let me get out of her sun. This is that beautiful Indian.
Yeah, it's gonna fly. You ain't got to worry. Right. Man, when you get on there.
Butterscotch. Beautiful. So we have 7 of us riding today. So our first stop is to go to Boone and have breakfast at the Daniel Boone Inn. So we're on our way. After we got on Highway 321 heading north, I noticed that 4 of our riders were missing from our group. So I pulled over to wait and see what might happen. After a short wait, they caught up with us, and then we were on our way once again. It turned out that one of the riders noticed his headlight wasn't working, so he pulled over to try to determine what the cause may have been. Once back on the road, we were rolling freely. We are riding through Hickory, and at this point in time, I can start to see some of the mountain ridges on the horizon, which is always a welcome sight for me. So the town of Hickory derived its name back in the 1850s when a tavern was built underneath a large hickory tree. The railway arrived at the end of the decade, facilitating the settlement, and the town of Hickory Tavern was established in 1863. We now have arrived in Lenoir, and this is one of my favorite stops off en route to Boone. After a brief comfort break, we're back on the road, heading on up to Boone. It's only 25 miles away, so we should be there in a short time. Just outside of Lenoir, we're arriving at Scenic Byway 268. Check out my video about riding that. It's a gorgeous ride through a valley, and if you haven't had a chance, you need to check that out. We're continuing on Highway 321, and now we're just outside of Blowing Rock. And if you look in the distance, this mountain just ahead of us, there's a home that's built on the side. And back in April, there was a major landslide that almost took down this house. So it's an amazing feat that it's still standing there. We'll get closer, and hopefully I'll give you a better look at what I'm talking about. I really love riding in the mountains. I find it both exciting and relaxing, but I have to keep in mind that not everybody rides this area as frequently as I do and may not be quite as familiar with the roadway, so I'm holding back in order to keep the group together. So if you look to the left, you can still see the residue of the landslide. If you look up this mountainside, you can see the foundation of the house that I was describing. It's a multi-million-dollar home just teetering on the edge. Now Butch is doing a great job keeping up with me. He's handling these curves like a true pro. Butterscotch is riding right behind Butch, and she's handling these curves great. I keep glimpsing back, trying to ensure that the group is okay and staying together, making sure that they are in sight. And I see motorcyclists closing the gap, and I'm thinking that it's part of my group. And it turns out to be another group, which that's fine. They're passing us by. We're in no hurry, so it's cool to see these other riders going about their way. We're now in the town of Blowing Rock, and it's a scenic attraction. There is an area of Blowing Rock with a historical Native American story behind it. So you need to go check it out if you haven't done that. To our left is the famous historic amusement park, Western World Tweetsie Railroad. I remember going there as a child and then sharing it with my daughter when she was a child as well. We're now in Boone, and the Daniel Boone Inn is ahead on the left, and I'm ready for some breakfast. Really looking forward to this. So we have made it to our favorite restaurant up here in Boone, which is the Daniel Boone Inn, and we're ready for some breakfast. You can smell it even in the parking lot. It smells great. So if you haven't been up here to Boone, to the Daniel Boone Inn, you gotta definitely try it. We got our riders unpacking and getting ready to go in and have a good meal. We had a great ride up the hill, and now we're ready to get something to eat. Inside the restaurant, it's like an old farmhouse. It used to actually be an inn, and then a doctor's office along the way. Now it's the best restaurant in town. Daniel Boone Inn serves meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, family style, meaning they bring out these big bowls of food and they replenish them as you might want. Now the hit is these delicious cinnamon buns. Oh my God, they're served warm and soft and they melt in your mouth. All right, we're done with our breakfast and now we're on our way to the bike rally. It's a short distance away, so we should be there soon. Just as I'm approaching this intersection, the light is changed to amber and it will soon turn to red and it's going to stop the back half of our group. So at this point, I'm looking for a place to pull over so that we can wait for them. As I've slowed down, waiting for them and looking for a place to safely pull over to wait for them, Butch passes me by, and I'm thinking that perhaps he knows the way to the bike rally location because he kept on going. So I pulled over and waited for the rest of the group to catch up with us. So the rest of the group has now caught up with us and we're proceeding, going to the bike rally location. At this point, Butch is out of sight, so again, I'm assuming that he's going on to the bike rally location. Ahead of us on the right, I see that Butch has pulled over and is waiting for us, so I wave at him as we are in the other lane and we keep going, and I'm assuming that he's going to jump in and just fall in line with the group. But at this point, we make our turn off of 421 and we're going on to the rally location, which is this mountain, I'll call it country road. It's winding and that leads us to the rally location. It's the Boone Fairground location, if you've ever been there before. As the road Rodney Green continues, it becomes more narrow and more twisty, but it is a loose paved road, and it leads down to the fairground entrance, and that's where the bike rally will be. Now the entrance to the fairground is a gravel road, and it's bumpy, but it's hard compacted, and I'm glad there hasn't been any recent rain, so it's not muddy to get down through here. So we're directed to pull up and park in this grass area, and then we'll go buy our entrance tickets to the rally. There are a lot of people already here, a lot of motorcycles all around, but we find a place to park right near the ticket office or building or shack. Fortunately, soon after we parked and were getting our tickets, Butch did find his way to the location, and now we're together again. So after buying our tickets, which is a wristband, we're told that we can ride on up further to the event, and there's a large grassy field where we can park, and that's where we headed now. There are already a lot of motorcycles here. You can see where people have camped out as well, so they got an early start. Now we're looking for a place to park. As you can see, this is a beautiful setting, and if it wasn't for the noise of the motorcycles, I imagine that it's very peaceful. Rather than hand clap, the winner is determined by the crowd's response towards their entrance.
And that's the one we were talking about earlier with those long fishtail exhausts. Is that the one we were talking about earlier?
Check out this 1954 lease truck. I'm told it still runs.
Okay. Yeah. What is that? 3 speed? What is that? 4 speed with reverse? Okay. Reverse back then. How about that? Yeah, it's crazy. No, they don't. No? I am Butch Savage. I enjoyed my trip with my friend up in the mountains today. Had a good ride. Nice, beautiful, big, friendly people rally. I'll be coming back next year. Thanks a lot, Nelson, for the ride.
Thanks for riding along. It's beautiful weather. We had a great meal. So like you said, it was a beautiful experience first time. Won't make it the last time. Looking forward to it.
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Tell us about your bike while I got you.
Yeah.
Introduce your bike. Do you have a name for your bike?
No, I sure don't. It's 07 CVO Ultra Classic with the 110 motor. It's a little bigger than 110.
I know you've done something.
Yeah. Good ride. Good ride and good power.
You can handle it too.
Yeah, oh yeah. I've been riding for a long time. Yes, sir.
So have you done some custom to it? What have you done to it since you've had it?
Chrome paint and chrome plated the outer primary on the other side, along with the inner and outer primary on the other side. A lot of this chrome you see really come on CVO. They got the crazy lines and all that, but I put a Manson Hines pipe on that, had it tuned. Had to put forged pistons in it, and I had to end up putting an ultra cool fan on it to keep it cool because it was getting so hot I couldn't even ride it during the summer. Which wood took care of that. I also custom airfield. I just wanted something everybody didn't have. I saw that and I said, hey, that's what I want.
That looks good.
I enjoy riding it every time I get on it.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm glad to have you back on it. This is your quasi first long ride of the year.
Yeah, it is that, but not the last. Not
This is just the start,
my friend.
That's it.
Yes,
You know,
sir.
anytime you're ready to go, you just call me.
I sure will.
If
I
it's
will
just
call
you and I, we'll be gone.
That's right. I
We'll
call
make it
you,
happen.
brother, because you're old.
Hey, we bought him the ride, right?
Hey, that is right.
That's
That
it.
is correct.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, anytime you want to start.
Hi, my name is Katrina. My biker's name is Little Pistol. This is actually my first time being at the Boone Bike Rally, and it is absolutely wonderful. I would definitely come back out and do this again. There's so many bikes, there's so much food and drinks, and a lot of games you just would not believe. And if you have not been out here before, please come out and enjoy yourself and have fun with all the other groups and all the bikers that is out here. Peace out.
Yes. And everybody we met has been friendly.
Oh, they have.
The weather's been perfect for the ride to be outside today.
Yes, it has.
We had a great breakfast
Absolutely.
as well, so that held us over for a while.
And I actually rode out here on Jody myself.
Yes. And I'm going to walk over here and show them
Yes.
Jody, which is right behind me
Yes.
as well, which is a beautiful bike. You handle it well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is Trina's bike, Jody. You will recall back from our the Rattler video that I did that she rode it up there, and she handles her business well. And this is a beautiful black Boulevard C50 805cc, custom out for her special touch to it. Still a nation, you can see that. All right.
I'm ready. Bop, bop. What's happening, Mr. Nelson? It's Butterscotch doing her thug dizzle, riding with the crew up to Boone Bike Rally. Yeah, Boone Bike Rally. Really nice. A lot of bikes out here, a lot of pretty bikes out here. Got to see the slow ride. I didn't get to participate, but I should have.
You would have won it.
I would have tried to win. Because I ain't never put my bike in the show, so yeah.
Butter, no
Smooth
doubt.
as butter. All right, Mr. Nelson. I'll take that. I'll take that all day long.
All right.
But really nice today, and this beautiful weather, the scenery, and this scenery is beautiful. This grass, this laying out here, everybody just relax. People stopping in, they going to other spots, coming back, participating. So you got this one guy on the mic. He's really funny. He's just going back and forth with everybody. So really good time, family event. So really nice. I like my first experience. Even got me a t-shirt. So
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah, good deal. Yeah, it is pretty laid out.
See, that's what I want, my wreck.
That dog just hopped right into sight.
Yeah, right in there.
Just like he belongs.
That's all right.
So I apologize about the technical difficulty with the audio, but this is Derek, aka Train, and it was his idea to attend this Boone Bike Rally, which is our first visit. So we're all having a good time. I asked him about his bike. It's a Suzuki M109, and he's added a fairing to it, and he's done a lot of custom work to it. The bike sounds great, it runs awesome, and he handles it just like it's his own, which it is. So I apologize about the audio. We'll catch him another time, but this is Big Train. Well, I made it back home from another fun and amazing adventure out on the road, on the motorcycles, riding with friends. We left Charlotte 7:30 this morning, rode over to Gastonia, met up with more friends, and then from there we rode up to Boone, North Carolina, to go to one of my favorite restaurants, or my favorite restaurant there in Boone, which is the Daniel Boone Inn. We had a great, amazing breakfast, good fellowship, and then from there We rode over to the Boone Fairgrounds where the Boone Bike Rally took place. It was a large attendance. Everybody was very friendly, welcoming. The weather was perfect. They had a lot of biker related activities, games, vendors, food trucks out there. Of course, I wasn't hungry after a big breakfast, but it had it all there for you. So I'm looking forward to next year attending once again. So thanks for watching. And riding along, if you will. And as before, I'd love one day if we could get together and do some riding ourselves together. So until the next adventure, Nell be out.